Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today is something a little bit different. So I'm adding a bit of speaking now because I didn't really do any at the time. So this is about a week ago now. I decided to have a crack at my first ever race, my first ever mountain bike race. I went for an enduro, part of the Welsh Enduro series, up at Folgajnac, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's very Welsh and I cannot pronounce it. But it didn't go that well, and I thought I'd document it because it was a bit of an interesting experience for me. So I went up on, the race was on the Sunday, practice was on Saturday, and I thought I'd best off doing the practice, which I'm glad I did. And yeah, it was a lot more difficult than I expected. I overheard some people saying it was a lot more greasy and difficult than some of the tracks at Dyfi Bike Park, which are renowned for being very difficult. So I kind of heard that before I went on my first run. I say first and only run, and I knew I was going to be in for it a little bit. So I tried to be as careful as I could going down for the first track, but it didn't go very well. I had a big smash, and honestly that put me out. I ripped a hole in my side, not quite a hole, but I put a massive, there's a big gash in my side and a huge graze, and for whatever reason, however I hit myself kind of on my hip, it made me feel really ill. It was the worst I've ever felt after a crash, even worse than when I broke my wrist a few years back. That was pain, but this was like illness, I felt like I was going to be ill. So I sat around for a bit, cleaned myself up. I'd like to clarify, massive thanks to my boy Josh for sorting me out and making sure I was alright. He decided to tag along because he wanted to see what it was all about, and he's first aid trained, and I just can't thank him enough for looking after me and making sure I'm alright, so huge shout out to him, absolute legend. And then I wasn't sure, I debated for a bit whether to carry on or not, and in the end I decided not to, and because of my injury, and when I got home I decided not to go on race day, so I only actually did one run. So I do want to go back there, obviously not for a race, but just have a go at the other tracks. But yeah, I'm disappointed with how it went. I think it could have gone a lot better. And I admit my skill level definitely was not up to par with what it needed to be at all. Probably didn't help that it was the first proper riding I've done for the year, so I was out of practice. The last proper riding I did was Dyfi Bike Park last year, so that was almost 6 months ago now. So it's been a while since I've ridden properly, especially something new. That was the first time last time I'd ridden something new was Dyfi Bike Park 6 months ago. So I don't think I was in the greatest spot. I hadn't had much practice at all before then. I hadn't ridden the local loads, just a few times. And yeah, honestly, I wasn't stoked with how it went, but I think I made the right decision to sit out on the race day because I think I would have just hurt myself more. I think overall, I'm quite proud of myself for deciding to call it quits and not over pushing the marks. I think I would have hurt myself a lot more. But yeah, it sucks, but I'm going to go back at it again some other race, some other point. Go to some other bike parks, get back into the groove of things. Hopefully I'll get a full suspension bike, which should help. Some better tyres, because I feel like my tyres let me down. It was very slippy and my tyres just weren't that grippy at all. I was sliding all over the place, and I kind of blame them a little bit for my crash just because I couldn't slow down enough. Obviously my reactions weren't quick enough, I didn't know the track, and I was probably going a bit quick. But at the same time, I think if I had better tyres, slightly more tackier tyres, I would have been alright. So that's definitely another thing to note. Is to know what the surface I'm going to be riding is and fit my tyres and my bike to suit better. But yeah, anyway, I will stop talking now and I'll play the footage. I'll do the full run. I'll just stick the full run in because I got it all on the GoPro, and you can see for yourselves where it all went wrong. And yeah, so yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll say it now because there won't be much more talking. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.
Oh, I'll give it a shot. Oh, it's rooty. Whoa. Okay. Ah, bloody mud in my eye. Shit. Oh. I did not even. Oh. I didn't even see that. I didn't think I was going that quick. Oh, I'm glad I had gloves on.
I crashed.
Quite severely.
Quite severely. And yeah, I'm gonna go home because I feel like I'm a bit in over my head, and yeah, I'm not gonna come tomorrow because there's not much point because I'm just gonna hurt myself. So I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna do the intelligent thing, and
Come back next year.
yeah, not overstep my boundaries of my bike and my ability because I don't want to hurt myself. So I gave it a try, but here we are. I'll come back here at some point though this year, just to ride these tracks again. Or track, I only did one.
Members only, don't it?
Can't remember, I don't care. I don't know. But yeah, fun.